So we're gonna get started, and we're gonna start. Now obviously this video is going to be quite long, so it's going to be in parts. So this is going to be the first part. It's going to be the 2-inch wide piece. So what you're going to need for that is, let's get these pieces of paper out of the way. You're going to need your 2x2s, 2 of them. You need 2 2x2s. And you need 2 shorter 2x2s, and that's it for right now. So I'm going to just put this other scored paper to the side, and then you'll need for this you'll need 1, 2, and 3 of the 2x12s. So let's set that aside for right now. And I hope the lighting's a little better. I've been playing around with the lighting and trying to see what we can come up with for better lighting, but I figured out what the problem is. I have yellow walls in my scrapbook room, and that yellow light is reflecting onto my scrapbook pages, which is making them look yellow. So take your 2x12 pieces of cardstock and just fold them in half on the score line. And then what I like to do is, just because this is going to make things run a little neater, is I just taper the edges, not drastically, just a little bit. And you can do that on all pieces. Scraps. Okay, so then on one of these 2x12s, I'm going to get a full glossy accent because that one's almost empty. Just take your glue, just run it on one side of your score line, and then put it underneath this 2x12 and just take it from edge to edge. And then what I like to do is just fold this side up, because what you're going to do is you're going to put this other 2x12 here, so when you hold it up like this, you have that room for it to be able to fold up, if that makes sense. So I'm just smoothing it out, just because I'm using the glossy accents. I'm just making sure that it bonds really well. So then we're going to take another one of these 2x12s and do the same thing, and we're going to do it to the other side. And do the exact same thing to this side. And then just smooth it out. Okay, now you're going to take this piece and you're going to glue it just like that. But when you glue it, you want to make sure you glue it so that it's up like this, so that you get this gap in here. And then that way we can come in with hot glue after, and when we hot glue it, we hold it up like that so that it will hold really nice and tight and strong. That's the other thing, you'll need hot glue. Forgot to tell you. Sorry guys. So anyway, we're going to keep going. So glue this one down. Just take it to the edges, get it as close as you think you can, and then just hold it up like that. And then just lay it back down and press it out. Alright, and then you're going to take this last piece here and you're going to glue it to this side. Okay, so now, because it's going to go like this, and this piece here, actually it's going to go like this. This piece here is going to wrap around the top of this 2x12 so that you get a nice white piece on your top edge. this is going to be the piece that's going to attach to the 4x12. So we're going to do that right now. We're going to attach the 4x12, and then same thing. When we glue it, we're going to glue it so that it holds up like this, and that'll give us that gap so that we can hot glue it. So just applying glue. And then again, just making sure our edges are even. Just holding it up so that we make sure we get that gap, and then we're just going to lay it down and press it out just so we can solidify that glue up to the cardstock. Okay, I'm just going to pause the video here for a second, and I'm going to put my hot glue gun on.